I don't care what they are thinking about. But also, of course, you are going to face some challenging of improving. Luckily, I didn't quit. Now, I'm a teacher. How we quickly get into this? As we said, we use Bruce Lee's word to say, laser focus. Laser, like your eyes, like the laser focus.
Focus is
focus. Yeah, focus.
Okay.
You got to be concentrated. So, and I went back to my hometown, where is the birthplace of Tai Chi and Shaolin Kung Fu. I became a English Kung Fu teacher. I teach both English and Kung Fu to the puppies, 700 children. From 7 years old, grade 1 to grade 9, about 15 or 16 years old, from primary school to secondary school. So every day I stay with them, observe how they training Kung Fu, and beyond training Kung Fu, how they learn language. So I become like a puppy. I am grown-ups, but I was like a puppy to have a beginner mind.
Puppy is
a puppy
dog.
No, puppy like pupil,
teacher,
like a student,
student.
like a newbie, pupil,
pupil.
Sorry. Become like a child. To keep going on. So every day I stay with children and I teach them, but actually I'm learning with them too. I am learning how they grow up from like a Kung Fu newbie to become a Kung Fu advanced one, So I training and practicing with them, teaching them. So I focus on what I'm doing, and later my Kung Fu get much more better. I used to play Kung Fu. Like maybe you play a little bit of football, but not really into it, right? Like we play music, we play basketball, we play swimming. It's just as a play for men. But when we want to become a professional ones, we must be serious.
Laser focus.
So I play Kung Fu, of course, because I enjoy it. But on the other hand, I focus what I'm doing. Training Kung Fu every single day. Maybe just like when I used to practice English. Sometimes I practice English every day for more than 10 hours. I training Kung Fu same. Every day, sometimes if I have time, I training Kung Fu more than 10 hours. When I walk, I'm training Kung Fu. I'm thinking about Kung Fu. When I waiting in the bus, I'm training Kung Fu. I just do standing meditation, like this, to feel Kung Fu. So people not see, this is a weird guy. I just do like this, do standing meditation, but not so weird behavior. But sometimes I don't care what they are thinking about. I just do training Kung Fu myself. And then, of course, when you really put everything into it, no matter your Kung Fu level or your language skills getting improved fast. But also, of course, you are going to face some challenging of improving. I did, and luckily I didn't quit. And now I'm a teacher, and I'm quite lucky actually to share Kung Fu face to face, both in China and at abroad. I have been about 40 different countries to share Kung Fu: Asia, Latin America, North America, Europe, and I have quite a lot of students from Africa training with me in China as well. So now I think more than 110 different countries I have training with the students from face-to-face and online. So
Wow. I heard his great story. I'm so impressed with
Thank
him.
you. Thank you.
So by the way, how is your Turkish life? Is it good?
So far my life in Turkey quite pleasant and quite happy, and with a lot of fun. And Turkey is a very historical country with a big culture. So it used to be super powerful, and it was like an empire, like China, like maybe Japan too, Ottoman Empire, and also the culture is very rich right here, and the people super kind. For example, I went to bread shop to buy bread, but I didn't use my credit card for a long time. And I inputted wrong password for 3 times, and it was locked. And I give the bread back to the owner of the bread shop. I say, my credit card cannot work. I will buy this bread tomorrow. And they said, no, you take it. You can pay tomorrow. So it's a little story, but you can see that how kind the Turkish people are. Of course, like everywhere and every country, they have bright side and dark side. But so far, 99% I have very nice encountering with the Turkish local people, and we had a great time together.
I see. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So this is the last thing. Something you wanna say to the subscribers?
Yeah, of course.
About your Kung Fu or
So I think both Hikaru and me, we are from totally different country. We have a very different background, but the same thing for us is we are not only a dreamer, but we are an actor to make our dream become in reality. So you quit your job and follow your passion, and also being patient with persistence to make your dream become true. For me, here same. I just finished class, as you know, online, the Kung Fu class with my students from Norway, and later I have another class. So every day, we are walking on the path to make our dream become true. I think this is the Tao. This is our Tao. Yeah, this is our Tao. And of course, it's not easy to become a dream maker. I used to use 3 words to share with my friend or students who training Kung Fu with me. It's passion, patience, persistence.
What is persistence?
Persistence, like never give up. I keep walking on and on and on and on. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step moving forward. So now both you and me, we have a few steps on our journey. Yeah, it's a long journey. It will be very challenging. Sometimes maybe even the moment is super difficult, maybe we would like to quit. But I think both of you and me will not quit. We are going to keep going on our dream and never ever give up. This is the last word I would like to share with all of you guys. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our story.
Actually, I had an inferiority complex about my career. In the past, I've tried many kinds of sport, and every time I gave up on the way and started a different sport. As a result, everything finished in halfway. I couldn't become professional. If I had continued and mastered one thing, I might be having a completely different life now. However, I had given up everything, so I couldn't love and accept my past days so much. But Li said, no matter which profession you choose, the path is always the same. What we did before will help us to move forward. Hearing these words, I realized how I think about my past is up to me. If I think positively, I have a lot of experience. Other footballers don't have. The past can be black and white, depending on my behaviors and mind in the present and future. Actually, I'm not sure how my background will support me. I think after I can become a professional footballer, or this YouTube channel can be bigger, or I can be more famous, I'll realize that. As Mr. Li said, we will never give up our dreams. We'll continue to struggle. Please look forward to our future. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.